Hello and welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. Now, I have three things on the docket right now that I want to do soon. I'm not sure in which order I'm gonna do those, but first of all, I don't know. One of those things is going to Water Lane View. That seems like a place we should check out at some point. The next one is going back to the tea shop that blew up because there's still the flipped over table. And I'm willing to spend some shards of jaw to maybe turn it over. I think it's a strength check, a quite difficult one, but with enough shards, I'm sure eventually we're gonna get the crit success if that's necessary. And the other one is finding, what was his name? Axel, the dwarf, who was looking for like the temple, but I forgot where he is. I don't remember. Like, I found the other temple that he was looking for in here, but where was he? He was underground, that much I remember, but where exactly I don't recall. I'm gonna have to find him somehow. Yeah, but I think I'll leave that for last then, because, well, I don't know where it is, like where we're gonna have to go for that. So first, okay, thank you. First we're gonna flip over the table, I think. I'm gonna, of course, equip strength stuff to make sure we've got the best odds possible. And then, you know, let's flip this thing over and finally get some additional answers about the tea shop. Because when you start up the game, before you load into the game, when you hover over your save file, where it says continue, etc., it also pops up a message reminding you of things that are still left undone, and the table gets brought up every time. So I think it's time to just bite the bullet and flip that damn thing. Is this the wrong place? Well, I mean, we're gonna just have ourselves run there. Don't have to worry about the pathing if the game allows me to do that on my own. And back into the tea shop we go. There we are. And there's the table. Now let's take a look at that table. A flip table looks heavy. Yes. Engage. The only not disintegrated thing in the central chamber is this stone slab. It's just very, very cooked. A table. It was once a stone table. Now it is as scorched as the rest of the tea shop. Maybe leave it alone. Your arms cannot carry that burden. Beneath. Everything is horrific beneath. You want to flip the table? Oh, difficulty class. Oh, -10. We've checked out the rest of the chamber. Okay. Cool, let's try it. Well, that's not gonna do it. God damn it. Okay, just won't move. Heavy, yes, let's use a shard. I think I'm okay with just rolling. Really? Come on now. I'm unlucky with the dice today, huh? There we go. Just barely made it. You grab the thick table with your gloved hand, gripping it firmly, strongly. Snell copies your movements. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip the table. And... yeah, that's unfortunate. Huh? You stare into the dark corner of the tea shop. Midst soot and broken tiles, you see a corpse. It almost disappears into the destruction around it. An aura of sorrow. This is pure tragedy, beyond any imaginable degree. It's a... Snell stares at it. He is silent. Gods be good. Huh. Lower your head in respect. You spend a moment next to Snell in silence, your thoughts landing on the disfigured remains. It haunts you. The corpse appears completely charred to you. Such destruction would make it very difficult to identify. The size is average, you think, says the intelligence failure. Hard to make out anything other than a silhouette. The goblin steels himself. How much experience do you have with corpses, cleric? You're an expert, says intelligence, failingly. Death. You know it. You fear it. You are far too young. Clear your throat. The goblin breaks his intense stare down at the corpse and turns to you. He is afraid the corpse will awaken. Not an unreasonable concern, cleric. Not much. What about you? I'm no expert, but you know, part of the gig. A lie. He wants to seem more experienced than he is. We should do a preliminary checkup just to scope out the scene. Then we'll get transport to the Lich House, I guess. Preliminary checkup, huh? Uh-huh. He is barely listening to you. I'll check the head, you check the hands or something. He is keeping a healthy distance. The goblin is afraid. He does not want to touch the corpse. You feel bad for him. Nasty business this turned into. Well, time to go to work. Step up. You take a few careful steps up to it. Kneel down. Seeing it up close causes you to shake. Your flesh feels the flames. You share the bond of death. Focus on the hands first. You see the left hand is half destroyed. The right hand is clenched near the victim's hip, holding something. A clue, of course. Perhaps like something brittle in the grip. Perhaps leave it for later. Looks like something brittle in the grip. Perhaps leave it for later. You'd have to have a real gentle touch not to break the content of that fist. Okay, we have... Okay, Meek helps. We have a +2, so and the dex it's a 13 now, so yeah, we would need to roll an 11. I will examine the rest first, and maybe some other things will lower the difficulty class. Boring. Look at the torso. A dark mass, once skin, now appears to be but a solid mass. It does not even smell. It was incinerated fully in an instant. The heat must have been the source of death, a quick death. That's a failure. Oh no. Nothing but blackened, brittle carbon residue. However, you are quite certain this was a woman. Whatever led her to this corner, it was quick. Woman, unknown age, she crawled up in this position moments before the explosion. She did not suffer. Well, the quick death thing is a failure, but do I say that? Because I know that one aspect seems to be wrong. Yeah, let's just say it. Got it. Good info. Maybe it reassures him a little bit. He leans in slightly closer. Too far to see anything. The poor goblin. Check out the head. Not much to see. Fire's burned off everything. No pain. This was an instant destruction of mind and soul. You sense it by looking at this twisted husk of a person. Okay, so maybe intelligence is just missing something. And that... and what intelligence said isn't inherently wrong, just not the full picture. That makes sense too. It was a quick death, gods be good. While charred beyond recognition, the skull itself is fairly intact. Do I notice anything else? A good question. Looking for distinguishing features, you do notice something interesting. The ears. Ears? Ears? Look at them closely. Oh. Wait. Despite barely keeping a recognizable form, what remains of the ears have a peculiar shape. Intelligence fails and says they're pointy. Oh, pointy ears? He looks around. There's only one humanoid creature on the coast with this body size and pointy ears. Not an orc, not a gnome, not a human. The goblin takes a step back. No, no chance. Oh boy. Just the concept of such a rare creature being found in this second-rate tea shop. There is no doubt. Oh no. Ilum weeps. Her children are slaves to fascism. Fascism, an ideology born during the Coast War, formed out of Alexandros' dream of a long-lasting empire, born out of the fallen theocracies of reeds. Alexandro? Someone your patriarch quotes a lot. His idea modernized theocracies in reeds, reviving them towards the end of the Arcane era. Your companion glares at the corpse. His head then slowly turns towards you. Oh no. Oh dear gods. It's a damn elf. Okay. We finished investigating the tea shop, the achievement says. Spilled tea. Scent of Ukul amidst flame. This is the death you fear, the dramatic end to your career. Did they know? No, they couldn't have. Yet you have, through no means of your own, landed in this trapped hallway of a mission. You only have one choice now. Find out exactly why this happened. Who killed the elf? Who blew up the tea shop? You feel the answer must lie below. Far, far below. Okay. Okay. Your eyes follow the towering dark knight as he walks past, heading down the stairs. The body is secured. Mm-hmm. Good, good. The pale man answers behind his desk. Snell leans against the iron slab, his eyes fastened entirely upon the elvish corpse across the chamber. Can I sneak down and still try to open the hand? I feel like we should probably do that. I didn't know I would get locked out of that. I think I expected a dwarf. Huh? A dwarf? What? Why? The tea shop used to be a gathering place for the Escalists. My first thought was of infighting or political assassination. But an elf? There's like 3 of them in the entire city. Don't say anything for a while. After a few seconds, the goblin scoffs and rubs his eyes. Did the dwarves have a deal with Ilum? Did Drummer? He lets out a big sigh. Guess we've got more questions to ask. This is a mess. A right fucking mess. Should be easy to identify an elf, right? I don't like Viscan. Viscan, we shouldn't have brought the elf here. Whisper so the pale man doesn't overhear. This is above my rank. Should be easy to identify an elf, right? You'd think that. I'm guessing it'll be impossible. So what now? He takes a deep breath. The goblin does not look forward to reporting all of this. Gather any remaining clues in the tea shop, then we report to Lady Sageleaf. He snaps his fingers, ASAP. You hear the pale man clear his throat across the circular chamber. Cleric, I'm finished with my report. I want to check out the corpse again. Ah, yeah. You obviously also want to do the thing. What thing? You know, the thing. He holds up a hand to his mouth and mimics talking. Tell him, no thank you. What thing? He groans. You know, the thing you clerics do with the corpses. What's it called? When you speak with the dead? The spell, speak with dead? Oh, it's just called that? Right, that's the one. Do I have speak with that? I think I do, right? Right, that is a thing I am somewhat capable of doing. He squints. Phrasing it like that doesn't evoke trust in your abilities, cleric. But you get 5 questions from that spell, right? With that, you should easily be able to figure out who, what, and why, why, when, and so on. Perhaps Visken can tell you something about the spell. Okay. Oh, I can't cast a 3rd level spell yet, though. Oh, wait, but doesn't it take years to learn that shit? Give me an afternoon or 2. I think I lost something when I fell into the river, but it's coming back to me. Sounds worrying, but good. Just try to get back into the groove quickly, alright? Let's talk to Visken. Hear his report. Alright, you know what? First I'm gonna go downstairs, though. And then I'll go to Visken. I'm gonna have to take a look at my spell list. I think I have, like, speak with animals, but not speak with dead. I suppose speak with dead is a more complicated spell. Wait, where's the body? Is she upstairs? Or is this... Corpse under a blanket was there beforehand. Okay. Okay. Is the body still upstairs? Oh yeah. There it is. Oh, what's that? A note next to these says, magic items belonging to the deceased. Can we take a look at it? Braces of Thievery. Lowers the DC of trifling checks by your proficiency and +2 dexterity. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's engage. Take a closer look. Moving it to the Lich House has caused some minor scuff marks, but nothing major. How did they move the corpse here? The so-called duck. Visken and him performed the corpse retrieval. Can I not take a look in the hands anymore, or were the braces what was in the hands? Okay, I guess I can't take things from the hand anymore. Well, let's talk to Visken then. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to this. I found this mimic in the city below showing me a scarf. You know what? Let's talk about that. A mimic? He repeats. Oh! The creature peeks out of his folds. Scary thing. Master, beware around this one. How very, very quaint. You pick up familiars at an alarming rate, cleric. I am certain you will handle that monstrosity well. I hope you're not implying I'm also a familiar. The pale man does not respond to the goblin's comment. My rolls are ass. You glare at the pale man who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply, etc. We've had this dialogue before. We've had that dialogue before. It's still a DC 18. Okay, tell me about the dead elf. Yes, cleric. There are a few points to go over. 6 points of interest to be precise. He hands you a piece of paper with the points on them. Tell me which points you wish to go over. The goblin groans. Don't give him choices. We'll be here forever. You should pick the last point first, then go random. Keep them on their toes. Go from 1 to 6 in order. Start with the most important first. You need to know that. You need to know this. Okay. Point 1, the transfer. Point 2, folk identifier. It's an elf, right? Point 3, just say sex. Point 4, mouth intact. Point 5, Ilum identity. Point 6, hands. Point 7, the cause of death. Point 8, clerical compensation. Folk identifier, it's an elf, right? Yes, your preliminary assumptions were very much correct. While even the teeth had been ruined, the fangs presented as clear evidence. This is an Ilum elf, one without horns or other bestial alterations. Point 5, Ilum identity. This elf is clearly of Ilum nature. Getting in contact with the embassy would be smart. Or foolish. I'd suggest speaking with Nicholas Darrow or his Valkyrie. Yeah, that sounds like trouble. That embassy is on the other side of town. Plus, we're not exactly known to be too welcoming. Plus, they're not exactly known to be too welcoming to inquiries. Point 6, hands. I found an object within the elf's grasp. However, it had a magic seal on it, causing it to break upon interference. Slowly and deliberately, the pale man shows you some dust in a vial. It was a chain, a gold chain. The esoteric enchantment upon it caused it to survive the explosion. However, it fell apart upon losing contact with its host. I apologize for not handling it better. Perhaps I could have gotten more info. Interesting, very interesting. Indeed. I'm not sure how to look into it further, but it could be good to mention to Lady Sageleaf. Point 7, the cause of death? Fire. She was incinerated instantaneously. The final shape of the body informs this judgment. I cannot determine if she sustained any minor damage before, but the way she ended up makes it clear. She was moving until the fire erupted. That is all. The transfer? Yes, it went fine. The body was ruined, of course, but still intact enough, thanks to the charring. That gentle repose did what it should. I then had a subordinate carry the corpse, wrapped in a silk, a special fiber material. With minor damage, the transfer was completed. Point 4, mouth intact. It is. Which means you're able to cast Speak with Dead Cleric. I need some help with that. He nods. I'll see what I can do. Next point. Point 3 just says sex. Yes, sex. Surprisingly difficult to determine in elven folk. Sex would be nice. Not with anyone in this place, though. What an opportunity. You should make light of this. Go on and be boring. After much consideration, I've established that this was, at the time of death, a female elf. Good to know, thanks. Point 8, it says clerical compensation. No such point, cleric. What else? He's quick. The pale man is learning how to handle you. I have what I need. Give back the paper. Right, good. Now listen. Speak with Dead is a powerful spell. Where can I find it? Straight to the point. Necromancers are rare in this city. Some specialized clerics are taught it, but few are powerful enough to know it innately at third level. However, for lack of a better way to put this, I know a guy. Can I trust this guy's guy? Just look at him. Doesn't that face just scream trustworthy? Why wouldn't his guy also be someone you could trust? Can't I get a spell scroll from the towers? As a low-ranking cleric, you can't get access to anything higher than first level. Fucking sucks. Tell me about this guy of yours. Move on. His name is Bondaval. He is, or was, an arcanist, a pupil of the Fortress of Verdun, if you believe the rumors. A cursed and evil place you've heard about in stories since you were a child. Surely this is a necromancer. Necromancer? Bondaval is an eccentric type. You may find him down in the crypts. Alright, I'll go look for him. If you treat him well, he will surely share his knowledge with you. Once you are in the crypts, one of the western coffins has a handle that may be rotated. Do so, then pull. His private area will be revealed. So he lives behind a secret door? Yes, that is correct. Once you've learned Speak with Dead, return and cast it on the corpse. Let's try it again. One more shot. Come on. My rolls are fucking cursed. They're just cursed, aren't they? Just entirely cursed. But I have 12 more shots. I'll give it one more go. Come on. What is this? What is this? Come on, man. Come on, my dice are cursed. The sunk cost fallacy is setting in. I just kind of want to get it now. Come on. Another 4? Another 4? Oh my god. My rolls are terrible today. I suppose it's better I get them out of my system now before like a D&D session on Sunday, but come on. It can't just continue being that bad, right? Just the 13 is... Another 4? This is... Thank you, bye. What? Oh my god, okay. I guess we're gonna go down to the crypt. We're gonna need to find Bondaval. Okay, how do I get there? The crypt would be in the underground somewhere. The crypt. The crypt. That's the southern caverns. That's not exactly the same. There's the sewers. The crypt. Was it from the lower area where we could see the pillar? I feel like there are some parts of the map that are just kind of missing in this view. Like, I don't have everything on the map, unfortunately. I don't know why, but that is what it seems like at the moment. Well, I guess I'll go searching and I'll talk to you when I find it.